Okay, so I want to visualize some of this categorical data here for the color of our cars, and that means a bar chart or a pie chart. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up some totals down here in my spreadsheet. So why don't I just go ahead and label that. I'm going to say totals, and I'll even make it bold and underlined so we can see that it's the heading for a new area of data. Now I also noticed that we've got a Toyota right here that somebody said this is supposed to be white. And I also noticed that we've got gray spelled with an E and with an A right here. So we're going to want to make that the same, and I'll show you why in a second. If I want to count the number of things that are gray or blue or white, brown, black, silver, etc. We can go ahead and do gold here. Don't imagine there's too many of those. I don't know if I hit everything yet or not, but we'll find out. Looks like there was a green. So what I'm going to do is count the number of grays in this column, and there's a nifty little function that we can use for that. So I go over to this cell, I'm going to hit equals, and it's count if. So this is going to count the number of things in this column that meet a certain condition. So I'm going to do the same thing we did before, which is select the column that I'm looking at, and the condition is gray. Got to put it in quotes. Now it's only going to count the things in here that say gray, and I don't believe it's case sensitive. It'll do it either way, and I think it'll count capital gray the same as lowercase gray, as long as they're both spelled AY. Okay? Tells me that there's 4 in there. So I'm not convinced, but that might be right. Actually, that looks right. I'm going to come down to white now. Oop, blue. Okay. Just copy paste this formula right here. Oops. Oh, no, I've done it. Okay, there we go. Instead of gray, I want this thing to say blue. And right here, instead of gray, say white, brown. That says brown right there. And this says that there's no brown. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. Aha, there's a space after this brown right here. So it doesn't see it as the same thing. So you're going to want to go through and check all of that. Black, do black, silver, gold, three golds, okay, and green. Okay. Now here's something worth doing. If I take this cell right here and I say that this is equal to the sum of all of those, it says 49, but the real sum rather the count of the number of cars that I have here Why am I getting 0? Let's change these to B's. Good morning. So you can see that these two pieces are different right here. You're going to want to go through and find the other colors in the spreadsheet until this number matches that one, and then you know that you have all of your data accounted for. And what we're going to do next is we select all of that stuff after you've got your total equaling 49 here, because you've hit all of the colors that are in this list. You might want to change light blue to blue just to make it part of the same category. And we're going to do insert chart, and the type of chart I want is, here's a bar chart, or a pie chart. Okay, looks kind of funny when the colors don't match the names, but that's the basics of using bar charts and pie charts to visualize categorical data.